So we'll begin with the bell. Let that ring out. Yeah, that always feels refreshing and renewing as well, the sound of the bell. It's like a wake up. It's like a little wake up, I always think, the bell. Okay. So if you need to sit on a cushion, that's okay. Otherwise, we're going to sit cross-legged on the ground. And let's just lift the shoulders up, breathing in through the nostrils. Hold the shoulders right up. Let the arms just be floppy there. Hold the breath in and then out through the mouth. Let the shoulders drop really heavily. We'll try that again. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You're really feeling everything lengthening inside and then out through the mouth. I think we need 2 more of those. One of those weeks where I actually don't even realize how much tension I've kind of gathered up. So breathing again. And because I can't remember how many I've counted, we'll do 1 more anyway. Breathe in, squeeze, hold the breath in through the nostrils and then out through the mouth. Let's just roll the shoulders back 3 times and feel that we're squeezing out the tension. Like, it's a little bit like having a massage in the shoulders. Rolling them up and down, then forwards with the shoulders 3 times. Rolling them forwards. The arms just hanging there. Use your breath. Good. And let's bring the fingertips to the shoulders. And we're going to draw circles with the elbows. The elbows are going to come close. And then the inhale lifts the elbows up. And the exhale, the elbows go back behind you and down behind you. Breathing in. And breathing out. Keep the breath in and out through the nostrils. So we're working as slowly as we can. We're actually working in time with our breath. So it doesn't matter about whether you're in time with me. Be in time with your breath. Okay, I'm just going to let Tamaris in. Okay, be in time with the breath. We're going backwards, yeah. Oh, so this is really opening up the shoulders. And then forward with the elbows as well. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in. So lifting up the wings and breathing out. Try and bring those elbows as close together in front of you as possible. So this is opening across the back between the shoulder blades. And if you take them back, then we're opening this very important part, the front of the chest there, which can tend to get a little bit kind of hunched in. Feel that lengthening that's happening. And then let go of that. Interlink the fingers, stretch up, push the hands up to the ceiling, but keep the back of the neck nice and long. So you're just tucking that chin in. So the back of the neck gets really long, the crown is lifting up also. Feel the ribs lifting, lengthening through the waist. Breathe. Feel the back is getting expanded. So as you breathe in, feel again your wings. I always think of this as your wings, the back of the ribs. Expand. And as you breathe out, just pushing the hands up to the ceilings, extending through the elbow, but keeping the shoulders down. So we get this lovely length through the arm. Keeping the shoulders down. Shoulders always want to get away from the ears, and the ears want to get away from the shoulders. Breathe in 1 more time. And on the out breath, lower the hands down to the sides again. Put the left hand down on the left side, bend the elbow. Going to extend that right side. This always is going to feel good. I hope it feels good for you. Breathing in, extend that right arm up. Fingertips are going to the ceiling and then extending over the body, but bending to the left elbow there. Look up at the ceiling on the inside of your arm, and it prevents your arm from hanging forwards. So on the inside of the arm, you're looking up. Try not to let that shoulder hunch up again. Everything is always long in the neck as much as possible. Keep both sitting bones down. So we're getting length through the whole right side. Breathe deeply. This is key. Yeah, enjoy the expansiveness of the body. Breathing in, lift that right arm up, fingertips to the ceiling, turn the palm. Breathing out, lower the right arm down. Let that land on the ground. Nice bendy elbow. Lots of support there in the right hand. Reaching up with the left now to the ceiling. So really feel that length that you're creating in the left side of the waist, and then reach over the body. The arm is coming over the body. You can look up at the ceiling if your neck is okay with that. Otherwise, just look forwards. Okay, breathe. Keep both sitting bones down. Feel the length you're creating in the left side of the body, but also breathe. Feel the ribs expanding still. We're creating space. It's a much more interesting way of looking at it than stretching. I much prefer the idea of creating space. Breathing in, lift the left arm up. Breathing out, lower the left arm down. Good. Okay. Let's take the right arm up, but we're just going to take that right hand to the back of the neck, and the fingers are going to go just below the left ear there. So you just see that there on the side of the neck. Just support it and hold it lightly. Breathe in, lift the chest. As you breathe out, we're just going to let that relax. So we're just lengthening and then just relaxing it all. And the head is just falling forwards, and the back is just getting nice and round, and the elbows falling down. The back of the arm is resting on the back of the head until finally your nose starts to point toward your left knee. So in effect, we're really creating space and length on the left side of the neck, but very naturally and easily. This is a very safe way of creating a bit of length and space in the neck. Very delicate part of the body, so we need to be careful with it. Breathe deeply here. Now use the inhale to lift your head back up and then let go of the neck. Lower that right arm down. Just check that out. Feel the difference between the sides of the neck. Definitely feels different for me. Breathing in, lift that left arm up. Take it to the back of the neck. The fingers go just below that right ear there. Elbows pointing towards the ceiling. Breathe in, lift the chest. And then as you breathe out, just let the chest collapse and let the head hang forwards. And then gradually your nose points towards your right knee. Let the arm just rest. We're not holding or gripping the neck. We're just letting the hand support, holding with the fingers the neck, the right side of the neck. Breathe. It's all about the out breath. When you breathe out through the nostrils, the body will just respond by relaxing and giving you a bit more space without pushing or forcing. Now use the inhale to lift the head up to center again. Exhale, lower the arm down. Oh yeah, how does that feel, that neck? Lift the chin up, breathing in, just open the front of the throat and drop the shoulders down. Again, opening this chest, the space between the shoulders there, the front of the chest. Feel this openness here, maybe even coming into the heart, and then relax again. Let's take the right hand onto the left knee, take the left hand behind you. Don't forget to keep the hand quite close to your back. Don't lean back, because you want to keep the spine upright. Keep the shoulders down. Breathe in. Lift the chest, long in the body. And as you breathe out, feel the left ribs coming around, the left shoulder coming around. And then finally, the head is coming around to your left. So we're twisting from the base to the top of the head. Keep the chin slightly tucked in. The back of the neck is nice and long. Every inhale, feel that lift, which comes from the center of the chest, but also feel the crown of the head is lifting. So we're really creating length through our intention, effort, and the inhale. And the exhale is just relaxing and releasing into the twist, seeing if there's a bit more space you can move into. Inhale one more time, lengthen, and untwist slowly on the exhale to the front. Always move with care and caution. The left hand onto the right knee, take the right hand behind you. Particularly when we're working with the spine, we really want to take care of it, be really aware of what's happening. Breathe in, lift the chest. Shoulders down away from the ears. Breathing out, the right belly is coming around, the right ribs, the right shoulder is turning around. Good. Until the face follows the eyes and the nose. Try to make sure that the head isn't leading. Keep the head on top of the body instead. Breathe in, lengthen the back of the neck. Fill the body with air, and as you breathe out, just release all the breath and just see if there's a bit more space that the body is giving you to move into. Moving into that space with the twist. One more breath in, lengthen, lifting the crown to the ceiling and untwisting on the exhale to the front. Good. Let's just bring the hands to the heart center. Yeah, open the heart. Just connect with your heart. Whatever that feels like. It may not feel anything. It might even feel numb. It might feel, ooh. Whatever it feels like, just notice that without trying to change it or judge that. That's not easy, I know. Just have that connection. So your thumbs are just gently pressing that area just to begin. And just feel that. Breathe into it. Into the nostrils. Out through the nostrils. Now we're going to just open up the chest a bit. Breathing in, open up the hands. Fingers are going right back. Chest is going forwards. And then you breathe out and return. Bring the hands back. And maybe watch with your eyes as well. So bring your eyes towards the tops of the fingers as you breathe out. As you breathe in, maybe lifting the gaze So you're encouraging that openness in the whole front here by opening the throat, maybe lifting the chin slightly. Shoulder blades are almost coming together, and then breathing out. Do this in time with your breath. Returning, breathing in, expansive, open, receptive. Whole front of the body is open, and then we just come back, we return. Extending, expanding, expansive on the inhale. Fingers go right back, and then contracting on the exhale. Let your hands just land. Let's do one more of those. I love these. Really feel, how does that heart space feel? How does the chest feel when we really engage with it, with our breath, with our intention, with our focus of our mind? Good. Noticing where the mind is going. Okay, let's take the hands to the knees. We're going to do these lovely circles. So again, if you kind of find that your body's sort of given up again, remind it to sit tall. So lifting the chest, you feel your abdominals have to work there. Shoulders down away from the ears. Breathe in. As you breathe out, you're going to lean forwards. As you breathe in, you're going to come to the right and then lean back. So inhaling as you come back, breathing out, leaning forwards. So that half of that circle is breathing out. The inhale is when we're coming back. Using the inhale in and out through the nostrils. Try to make sure that your head isn't leading as well, because otherwise, and also make sure the back stays upright, because you know, sometimes it can be like this, and you kind of just got, that's a different thing altogether. We're really thinking about the integrity of the spine, and also thinking about the relationship between the front and the back of the body, particularly the abdominals and the lower back. We really need to educate the body, educate ourselves on how we use the body. So this becomes this support system between the front and the back. It's even, it's being even. Let's come back to center, go the other way now. So breathe in again, lengthen, remind ourselves to lengthen even more. As you breathe out, leaning forwards, leading with the heart. Yeah, how about leading with the heart? Forget about the head's just sitting there on top of the body. It's just like, you know, hanging out there. Maybe it might be lifting up slightly, if anything. But the heart is the thing that's just circling. It's circling around, breathing out as you lean forwards, breathing in as you lean back. So we're getting a nice bit of warming and easing of the lower back, but also some work in the abdominals, and also a bit of movement in the pelvis and the hips a little bit too. Good. Come back to the center. Let's just bring the knees up and extend the legs out. See how that feels just for a moment. In fact, while we're here, let's do a lion. So end of the week, you might feel like, oh, I just need to release some of my voice. Particularly if you've been on your own quite a lot, sometimes we actually don't even use our voice at all. So legs are outstretched, not too wide. Make sure you take care of these inner thighs. Toes towards the ceiling. Maybe place the hands on the knees. Or actually, we'll bring the hands to the heart center again. Breathe in. On the out breath, claws. The lion's claws go out. The lion's tongue comes out the mouth. The eyes of the lion go really wide. And we make this rasping sound with the throat. Breathe in. It's like pouncing. Very fierce. Again, breathe in. Good. Release any tension that's there in the body. We'll do one more. So gather yourself up as you breathe in through the nostrils. Good. Now bring the knees up. Just bringing the knees right up to the chest. We'll just round the back, hold the knees, let the face come to the knees. Just releasing a bit of tension. Maybe take a breath in through the nostrils. Sigh out through the mouth. Good. Breathe in through the nostrils. Sigh out through the mouth. Good. Just slide the legs away. We're going to come to lying now. I think it's time. So extend the legs together, toes towards the ceiling. Let's extend the fingers towards the toes and slowly lower the body down. Keep breathing in and out. This is the most effort we're going to be making for the rest of the session. So just make this last bit of effort with the abdominals, and then you will find when you lie down, body is going to be so much more relaxed. So just make that effort and then let the arms go to the side. We'll just lie in Shavasana for a couple of breaths, and we'll do a bit more moving on the ground. So you might want to just have a little bit of a wriggle on the ground. How does that feel? Maybe actually what feels good, just to give yourself a full extension. Take the arms above the head on the ground. Point the toes. Breathing in, then push the heels away, drawing the toes up. Let's just see if we can, it's a feeling of stretching the front and the back of the body. Breathing in, point the toes. Breathing out, push the heels away. Very simple little action, but very effective. Just see how that feels. What parts of the body is this impacting with the breath? Breathing in, point the toes. Breathing out, push the heels away. You can feel the calves and the shins having to work a bit. You might even feel the front of the thighs getting affected. The toes and the feet definitely. And then relax the legs a little bit. Still there, but not stuck together. Let the feet fall out to the sides. Maybe just like give the legs a little bit of a roll there, just to soften and relax the legs. The arms, just soften them slightly, but they're on the ground. There, breathe in. On the out breath, through the nostrils, lift the fingertips are lifting up. So there's no effort lifting these arms up, and it's breathing out, breathing out, breathing out. The inhale, the fingertips are lifting up to the ceiling, and they're just lowering slowly down to the ground above the head. Then the out breath. This is all out breath as the arms come forward. And it's very soft. It's very soft, slow and steady. We're following the breath. So we're trying to keep the breath smooth and even and steady and long as you inhale. So move in time with your breath. You might be faster or slower than me. And this is all out breath, out breath, out breath. And we're keeping that breath in and out through the nostrils. So we're maintaining our energy. Just moving with ease. Ease, smooth and steady. Keep the mind focused on what you're doing. So we give it things to do, give the mind a job, which is to keep everything smooth and even and coordinated. Let's make this the last one. Slow down the breath. And the best way to slow down the breath and deepen the breath is to breathe out long. So let's make this out breath really long through the nostrils. Slow, 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 slow. Yeah. Often a very radical act to move slowly and do things slowly because everything else in life is so fast. Let's hug the knees now. Just draw the knees into the body. Have a little rock, side to side. Just going to come into the middle here. Side to side on the lower back. How does the back feel? Notice the ground. Feel the solidity of the ground beneath you. Support of the ground. Yeah, sometimes we forget to notice the support of the ground. Now extend the arms and legs up to the ceiling. So push the heels up, maybe give the backs of the legs a little bit of a stretch, maybe pointing the toes, maybe flexing the wrists. And then we'll just rotate the wrists and ankles all at the same time. It also feels nice just to have the legs elevated to give the legs a little bit of a rest in some senses. And then rotate the wrists and ankles in the other direction. Slowly and breathing in and out the whole time. Hug the knees once more. Put the hands around the front of the knees. Breathing in, take the knees away. Back stays flat on the ground. As you breathe out, you draw the knees in. You bring the face or bring the nose up towards the knees. So we're getting ourselves as small as possible, then flattening the back, taking the knees away, bring the head back down to the ground. That's inhaling because you're making space for the air. Exhaling, Apanasana. Squeeze the knees into the body. Again, try and do this as slowly and smoothly as you can. That's the work or the focus for the mind, is to give it something to do. So how smoothly and slowly can we do this? Also giving the mind a job, which is staying focused on how does the body feel? What does this feel like? And also a very quick route into feeling a bit more clearly is close the eyes. And actually after a while, you don't need to be seeing what you're doing. Once you know what you're doing, you can close the eyes and see, how does this feel now? Inhaling fully, exhaling, squeeze all the breath out, everything, empty, empty, empty. Again, this is very much in line with the theme of starting again. So we really need to empty everything out. So the next inhale is brand new, fresh. There's nothing left over. There's no stale bits of the old breath, if you like. If you want to, you can make this a bit more pronounced by taking the hands away, taking the knees away as far as you feel comfortable to do so. You can take the legs right extended, but you must keep the back glued to the ground. Otherwise, your back is in a delicate position. So you have to really use your abdominals to do that. So you decide how far you want to take the knees away, but take the arms above the head, inhaling and coming back, breathing out, squeeze those knees in, bring the head up. So we're again expanding and contracting, aligning with the way of everything, aligning with the universe. Everything is expanding and contracting, right down to the smallest detail. You know, every breath is expanding and contracting. So we're with that all the time. A constant change. One more, make this the last one. Inhale, expand, exhale, squeezing all the breath out. Then place the soles of the feet on the ground. Let's do a little bridge movement. So feet are close to the buttocks. Make sure there's space between them, about hips width apart, and the feet are parallel. So you've got a firm and even base, if you like. Hands are flat down. Take the shoulders down away from the ears and tuck the chin in. This is very tightly now. So it's almost like you want to make the chin touch the chest. As you inhale, rock the pelvis up, lift the hips, open the front of the body, really expand the front of the body as you inhale, and then roll the spine down on the exhale. It's very much, you have to use a bit of abdominal flexibility on that last bit, so you really slowly roll down each vertebrae. Again, you can keep your hands on the ground, you can push into the arms if that feels good to you, but you might prefer also moving the arms with the breath. So as you inhale, lifting the arms up. Again, this is a coordination thing. So see if you can, if you're doing the arms, see if you can bring the back down at the same time as the arms reach the ground on the exhale. Make sure also that the knees aren't splaying out or coming together. So you can choose whether you do the arm movement or not. That's up to you. Try and keep those thighs level. So it requires a bit of strength and engagement in the thigh muscles to keep that evenness between the knees. Inhaling. So although this is back bend, this bridge, it's also a front opening, because that's what makes it more interesting, maybe thinking about the knees going away from you and the chest coming up towards your chin. Opening the front of the body, breathing out, rolling down. Let's make this the last one. So with or without the arms, breathing in, opening the front of the body, breathing out slowly. See how slowly you can roll down through the spine. Enjoy that lovely snake-like spine. And then counter pose, hug the knees. Rocking and rolling a little bit. Okay. I'm just going to finish with to go into our Yoga Nidra. We'll do a little breathing practice. So to do that, we're going to sit up. So put the hands behind the knees so we can do a little rock up. Otherwise, you can always roll onto your side and come up to seated. This is kind of a nice way to give your spine a little bit of attention, then come up to seated. So one of my favorite breathing practices, Prana Mudra. So sit on a cushion if you feel more comfortable. But it's important that you have a nice, upright, open spine. So whatever is an easy way for you to do that if you need to elevate your hips slightly. Prana Mudra. So this is about really connecting with the subtle energy of the body, which we call prana in the yoga practice. Other systems might call it chi or other things. So the hands are low down here, very close to the body, not touching, but slightly away from the body. And the fingertips are almost touching. This is where the inhale starts. So the inhale begins, breathing in, breathing in, breathing in, right in front of the body, fingers right in front of the face, quite close, and also close to the top of the head. And you might not, it's good to actually feel that, because sometimes we can be up here, but we feel like we're here. So just to make sure it's close. And then the out breath, the fingers come away from each other, and then they return back to the beginning. Very simple little movement here. Keep that chest nice and elevated, shoulders down. So inhaling all the way up. And what we're doing here is we're just connecting with that subtle energy of the body. This is why we try and keep the hands quite close. Because, although we're this sort of seemingly solid thing, we are all energy, and everything is energy. And everything is just, the energy is just moving at a different frequency. So there is an energetic field which we're engaging with. Close the eyes. This really helps to intensify or clarify or take the focus inwards and also sensitizes us. So we'll just do a few rounds of this, keeping the breath very soft and easy and working in time with your breath. The inhale as your hands come up, and the inner vision is really drawing up energy. So you might want to think about, as you inhale, you're drawing up maybe a white light or energy coming up through the body, through the center. You're drawing it up with the fingers as they travel up the front of the body. And as you come to the top of the head, white light, sparkling white light coming out the top of the head, out of the crown, and like a fountain pouring over the whole body. Beautiful, energizing, sparkling light. Prana. We are bathing ourselves and connecting and expanding the prana. So we'll just do this for a few times now. So make this the last one or two. And when you come to the end of the next out breath and the hands rest in your lap, keep the eyes closed for a moment and just let them settle. Let the hands just rest in your lap. With the eyes closed, just breathe easily now. And just take a moment just to reflect, notice, feel, sense if there's anything, any sensation or feeling, or how this has impacted you. Just take a moment. And then once you feel ready, lying down on your back in Shavasana for Yoga Nidra. Yes. So lie your body back. If you're in Shavasana, the hands away from the body, the palms facing the ceiling. You might want to cover yourself as well, then maybe put some socks on or whatever you want to do. Give yourself a moment here just to get yourself ready. Some of you might want to put a pillow underneath your knees. It's a nice way to elevate the legs slightly so that your back can be more comfortable on the ground. Some of you also might want a small cushion or folded blanket underneath your head. Also the legs, put some space between the feet and let the feet fall out to the sides. So I'll give you a few more seconds just to gather yourselves, find your position, ready for the Yoga Nidra. Okay, so we begin the Yoga Nidra. Just become aware of where you are right now, and remember the time of day, the place, the moment, the room, any noises. Just becoming aware of this present moment before you close your eyes, or if your eyes are closed now, just taking your focus now inwards and feeling the whole body. If you need to make any last little adjustments, do them now. Any little fidgets, any movements, just do whatever you've got to do now just to let your body settle so that you can become still with no more physical movements for the practice. Becoming aware of the whole body lying on the floor. No part of the body is suppressed. Whole body awareness. Feel the weight and length of the limbs on the ground. Feel the whole body relaxing and settling and sinking into the ground. Become aware of the breath and the breathing process. The body is breathing. Feel your breath. Experience your breath. Follow the breathing process without interfering or trying to change it. Just simple breath awareness. Watching the breath coming in and out through the nostrils. Watching the body rise and fall as you breathe in and out, without having to change it at all, just letting it be as it is. Breath coming in, breath going out. And at the beginning now, before we begin the actual practice of Yoga Nidra, we make a moment to create our sankalpa, our intention. This is the decision that we make at the beginning of the Yoga Nidra, and it's like a seed that we plant in the mind. And this is made of words, a sentence. So you choose the words for your sentence, your intention, and it may start with something like I am, I can, I will, or I have. And say that to yourself, knowing that this seed that you're planting will, without a doubt, grow and manifest. So you say that 3 times to yourself here. Get it very clear, with feeling and emphasis. So now for the rotation of consciousness, where I will direct you around your body in a very specific way. And all you have to do is bring your attention, your focus of attention, to that particular part of the body. If you wish, you can repeat that mentally, the body part, to yourself afterwards. And we always begin this rotation of consciousness with the right side of the body. Bring your attention to the right thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, little finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, whole hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, right side of the waist, hip, thigh, knee, back of the knee, calf muscle, shin, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Bring your attention to the left side of the body. Bring your attention to the left thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, little finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, whole hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, left side of the waist, hip, thigh, knee, back of the knee, calf muscle, shin, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Bring your attention to the back of the body. Bring your attention to the right shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, the length of the spine, base of the pelvis, right buttock, left buttock, whole back together. Bring your attention to the front of the body. Bring your attention to the top of the head. Bring your attention to the forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, between the eyebrows, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, the nose, right nostril, left nostril, the tip of the nose, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, upper lip, lower lip, chin, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, the sternum, right lower ribs, left lower ribs, abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, right side of the groin, left side of the groin. Bring your attention to the right foot, left foot, both feet together, right knee, left knee, both knees together, right buttock, left buttock, both buttocks together, right hip, left hip, both hips together, right ribs, left ribs, both ribs together, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, both shoulder blades together, right hand, left hand, both hands together, right wrist, left wrist, both wrists together, right elbow, left elbow, both elbows together, right arm, left arm, both arms together, right collarbone, left collarbone, both collarbones together, right cheek, left cheek, both cheeks together, right ear, left ear, both ears together, right nostril, left nostril, both nostrils together, right eye, left eye, both eyes together. Bring your attention to the whole of the right leg, whole of the left leg, whole of the right arm, whole of the left arm, whole of the back, whole of the front, whole of the head, back, front, and head together, whole body together, whole body together, whole body together. Bring your awareness to the breath. Notice the breath coming in and out through the nostrils. Bring your attention to the flow of air coming in and out of the body. Notice the quality of the breath. Is it smooth and even, or jagged and uneven. Simply watching the breath as it comes in and out of the body, being fully aware of the breathing process. Breath awareness. Feel the breath and the air inside the body and the air outside the body. Breath coming in and breath going out. Now with your awareness, bring your attention to the following sensations. Become aware of heaviness. Experience heaviness in the entire body. Feel heaviness all over. Feel the body's weight against the floor. It's getting heavier. Awaken the feeling of heaviness, the capacity to feel heavy. Feel the whole body is heavy, heavy body. Experience heaviness in the whole body, heaviness all over. The feeling of weight of the whole body on the ground. Become aware of lightness. Light hands, light feet, light head, light arms, light legs, light trunk. Experience lightness all over. A very light body. It's very light. You feel light like air, or lighter than air. Experience the spinal cord. Feel the spinal cord is almost weightless. Feel the brain is weightless. Awaken the feeling of lightness in the entire body. A light body all over. Weightlessness. Weightlessness in the whole body. Feeling light. Feeling like you are barely touching the floor, so light you are. Become aware of heat. Feel a heat wave. Feel a slight perspiration all over the skin of your body, like you are lying on a hot beach on hot sand and the sun is shining. You feel hot. Feel how hot the body is becoming. Feel heat in the arms, heat in the cheeks, heat in the legs, in the feet, in the hands. Heat in the navel area. Feel the sun is shining in the navel. Heat is spreading throughout the body from the navel. The whole body feels hot within and hot without. The whole body is hot. Become aware of coolness and cold. Experience cold in the palms of the hands, the soles of the feet, the top of the head. Feel cold all over, freezing cold. The experience of cold in the whole body, like lying outside in the winter, a frosty wind blowing. Appreciate the experience of cold. Accept it. Investigate it. Feel the cold. The experience of cold. Letting go and feeling it. Cold in the entire body. Become aware of pain. The experience of pain. Any pain, anywhere, mental or physical. Maybe you remember a pain, or maybe you suffer from a pain. Call it forth, go into the pain and feel it for real. Allow yourself the experience of pain. Go into it, feel it, and accept it. A feeling of pain, a real feeling of pain. Now become aware of pleasure, the feeling of pleasure. A feeling of pleasure throughout the body. Allow this feeling to deepen and expand. Maybe remember a time when you were really happy, or feel it right now. Awaken that feeling of happiness, happiness and contentment, deepening more and more. A state of carefree being, carrying it within you, as you are the source and it shines from you in all your thoughts and actions. A feeling of happiness and contentment. Feel yourself lying and resting in yourself, feeling happy and content. Feel your independent, creative, and lovable self. A feeling of happiness and contentment. Now with your imagination and inner vision, bring your attention to the following images. A sunrise over the sea on a South Sea island. A blue lagoon. A white beach with palm trees. Birds flying in the air. The sun rising over the horizon. A path of light reflected on the water's surface. The sky becoming lighter and lighter. A landscape at noon, sitting under a tree in the shade. Cows lying chewing their cud. A lark singing high in the sky. A horse racing across a field followed by its colt. Sheep grazing on a hill. A small farm. Hens picking grains off the ground. A cat lying stretched out in the sunshine. A dog standing guard. A path through tall trees in a forest. Sunlight between leaves of the trees. Birds fluttering in the branches. A waterfall in the distance. Sunlight hitting the undergrowth of the forest. A tiny mouse crawling on the ground. An open glade in the forest where the sun is shining. A deer and her fawn are grazing. A solitary place in the forest. A little lake with very pure water. The leaves from last year at the bottom of the lake. In the clear surface of the lake, visualize your own reflection. A white water lily growing in the middle of the lake. A dragonfly flying close to the surface. Sunlight breaking through the forest canopy. Blue sky above you. High up above, an eagle is flying. The eagle's eye view. The tops of the trees. The landscape. A tall mountain. The tallest mountain you can think of. A whole mountain range with snow on the top. Sky growing darker as sun sets. Sitting together with others round a campfire, looking into the flames. Sparks fly up high into the air. A bright campfire burning. Flames leaping and dying. Dreaming into the flames. Visualize the space around you, the space above this whole landscape, the space above your home, the space around the earth, the space of the universe, the space in which we live every day. The space inside yourself, your mind, your body, the inner space. The space where you experience your dreams, your thoughts. The space that you are experiencing right now. The inner space where light moves within darkness. In the middle of that space, you may see a symbol of light and colour. A golden egg, a golden bird, a golden spider on a golden web, an old temple, a bell ringing, the fragrance of flowers, a burning candle, yourself lying in Yoga Nidra, your transparent body, your smoky body, your physical body, your brain. Experience yourself lifting out of the physical body, the transparent body, connected to this body with a golden thread. See your physical body from your transparent body, looking down on it from above. Your peaceful face looking healthy and strong. Now feeling your transparent body returning to your physical body, being drawn back with the golden thread. And feeling a sense of your body and the inner space once more. Go into the middle of yourself and experience the presence, the witnessing awareness, the consciousness that lives through all this. Consciousness at rest in itself. Not the body, not the thoughts, not the emotions, not the sensations, not the will, consciousness itself. Consciousness at rest in itself. And at this center of yourself, bring to mind your sankalpa, your resolution, Remember the decision you made at the beginning of the Yoga Nidra, and repeat your intention, your resolve, to yourself 3 times with feeling and emphasis. Om Bhuva Swaha Tat Savito Varenyam Bargo Divasya Dimai Dio Yona Prashodaya. Feel your physical body again from the inside, and feel your back connecting and touching the floor. Feel your heels touching the floor, the arms and the legs. Feel the contact between the body and the floor. Feel your body. Feel your body, the whole body. Coming back into the body, becoming aware of the ground beneath you and the time and space that we're in. In a moment, we will come to the end of our practice, and you'll be feeling wide awake and ready to face the rest of the day, the rest of your life with clarity and energy. Yoga Nidra is over. Hari Om Tat Sat. So begin to wake the body up slowly. Take your time. Start to move the fingers and toes gradually. Start to wake the body up slowly. Move the hands and feet. Move the arms and legs. Start to deepen the breath slowly. Start to deepen the breath. Breathe in deeply. Feel your breath. Feel your body on the ground. Start to maybe stretch. Open up your arms. Maybe hug the knees. Do whatever you feel you want to. Start to move. Start to breathe a little deeper in through the nostrils, coming back to the moment. Yeah, gradually and slowly start coming back. Breathing deeply. Breathing deeply, coming back to the body. Yeah. Making your way slowly up to seated. Maybe rolling onto your side or rolling yourself up. Just moving the way your body wants to move, gradually and slowly. And when you've slowly come to seated, really make sure you're bringing your mind back out externally. And maybe that will be helped by just rubbing the body, your outside edges. So you really are becoming external. Your mind is becoming external. Keeping that softness and that relaxed feeling, but just taking the mind out, coming back into the present moment. So feeling, looking at your body, maybe feeling a sense of gratitude for this body, for this moment, for this life. And then let's finish by rubbing the palms together vigorously, create some heat and energy between the palms of the hands. Breathe deeply. Place that heat over the heart center and the warmth. Be really aware. Close your eyes and take your attention into that heart space. And bring another person or people, whoever you feel like you want to send healing or loving towards or a message to. They can be living, not living, anybody, more than one person. Just bring them into your heart, visualize them or feel a sense of them, and send that love, healing messages, whatever you wish, from your heart to theirs. Good. Namaste. Thank you so much.